What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today, Dead Cells is finally released in 1.0. No longer being in early access, I thought to myself, maybe we should pop back on in and see what's cracking with this super dope game. A lot of people are comparing this to Dark Souls. I wouldn't. I mean, it's an easy comparison to make. I think a lot of the time people automatically default to whatever their favorite hard game is whenever they describe another hard game. But I would actually say this is just like a really, I would say it has more in common with Rogue Legacy than it does Dark Souls by a long margin. It's like Rogue Legacy where platforming is less important, but combat is more important. And so anyways, if you ever wanted an ultra-hard 2D Metroidvania roguelite, by all means, this would be the one to check out. It does have permadeath. Your run is over once you run it, but you do keep some progression in between runs. If you didn't see my last video, I did record this about a year or two ago when it came out in early access, but now it's done. It's ready to go. Everything's balanced. This is the final version, so let's play. We're not going to play in... Let me change up my save slot here so you guys can see something different. I was streaming this just the other day at twitch.tv/SplatterCatGame if you wanted to check it out. The integrated mode is super cool, where like chat controls your Estus Flask and chat controls like modifiers to make the game harder or easier. It's a lot of fun, and I do recommend it. We'll play normal mode, though, and we'll get cracking. So let's dive straight on into the prisoners' quarters. Alright, so here we are. We can't really jump or do a whole lot right now, but we do have a sword, and we can double jump, just in case you were wondering. Fastest tutorial ever. Aren't you the headless fellow that's been getting around? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't have a tongue. Anyways, it must be strange to be back from the dead. I mean, surely you must have noticed that you're dead, right? You can no longer die. I don't really understand it, but you're not the first to find yourself in this situation if that's what you want to know. Okay, so we get to pick a starter weapon right here. I prefer the bow, but the shield allows you to do little blocky doos right there in case that's what you're into. You can also do like a shield swipe if you tap it hella fast, but I don't really use the shields. I don't find them to be that helpful. I'm not a very blocky person. I'm more of a dodgy person. And so there's our bow right there with its limited ammunition. It'll give us a little bit of a gap if we need it. Our arrows come back to us. We're going to have to take these dudes real quick before anything else goes wrong. The combat in this game is super seamless, super fast, and super fun. I highly recommend it. We can also do a butt stomp when we go through floors like that, so when you jump, you can do the Mario butt stomp. And if you've got enough height when you do it, you'll actually stun everything all around you. And that is a useful utility that you're going to need to know about. If you don't, make use of that, you're going to regret it, trust me. Yeah, we're going to eat an arrow right there. I probably shouldn't have done what I did right there. Let me see if I can kill off these archers before they kill me off. There goes an arrow right there, but I'm going to dodge on under it. Ooh, a free shuriken. Yeah, don't mind if I do. I'll take that instead of the bow. The shuriken stacks bleeds on your enemies so they take damage in case you have to disengage or anything like that. If you break a door with an enemy behind it, ooh, we got a kebab right there. That'll heal us right on up. So there's a lot of things in this game, and so it's going to be kind of hard for me to explain like on the fly, but you'll get a feel for the game in just a minute. Those guys throw grenades right there, and I'd rather not get hit by that. I've played this game a bit. I haven't played it like a ton, but I've played it enough to know what's going on and actually be okay at it for this little part of the series. I know, rare, right? Splattercat never does that. He, never practices before a series, but that's because he does Impressions videos. Let's go ahead and whack these little dudes over here. He's going to try and get me. Oh, I dodged through a wall. Okay, there's a hole in the wall right there. I'd like to... Ooh, ate that one, though. Ate that one something nasty. Butt stomp. Go ahead and take care of that. He's going to try and get me with an attack right there, but it's okay. We have iframes while we're doing some stuff. What is that? A scroll of power. Upgrades any one of your 3 stats. Let's go with increased damage and more HP from our red items. So you have 3 stats in this game. You have Brutality, Tactics, and Survival, which you can see in the bottom left-hand corner. Red, purple, and green. The items are color-coded because this game knows how to design a UI. And so anytime you level up a certain stat, you instantly know what weapons are getting buffs. You instantly know, what weapons are going to be performing better. And also it tells you how much HP you're going to get. In the Twitch integrated mode with this when you're playing, your viewers get to vote on what stat you get. And so they can help you do your build, or they can break your build just to make it harder on you. It's a lot of fun. It really sincerely is. And I highly recommend that if you're a streamer or any kind of player, you definitely try out the Twitch mode at least once with your viewers, because it's... Oh, there's a rune right there. There we go. We got a malachite right there, which gave us 250 gold. Gold is retained in between runs to a certain extent. You use it to buy stuff from shops, upgraded weapons. All of the weapons have different grades, so right now we have like a like a shuriken 1. So we have a throwing knife 1. You can get upgraded versions too, all the way up to throwing knife 5 or throwing knife 6 or something like that, which deal more damage or give you more bleed. We don't have that right there yet. We get abilities as we beat bosses, and so we don't have that ability just yet. There is some manner of progression in this game, so you'll unlock abilities like teleporting and growing vines and like triple jumps and mega butt stomps and stuff like that as you go through the game. They will help out. I don't know what I want to do right here. I'm thinking stacking bleeds is probably my best play. So I'm going to do that until I can get in behind these shield guys and take them out. So they've all been done in. This guy over here, let's put a couple bleeds on him. Bleeds are great for the shield guys, by the way. Just because sometimes with the shield guys, you can only get off like 1 or 2. You can only get off like a little tiny, you know, personal size 2-piece. And sometimes you want to get off that big. Ooh, we're cleaving through all these cats right now. This is a gold door right here. You pay to have it open. It's going to give us a stat. You can break the door, but it puts a pretty serious curse on you. So watch out for that. It's an option you've got to weigh for yourself. We're going to keep leveling up brutality and getting a little bit more HP and a little bit more damage on our main sword. What is this? Oh, nice. We got ourselves a bear trap. Sweet. So with the bear trap, we can throw those out right there. It throws a bunch of shurikens every time we do it. Apparently, it's got a modifier on it. It shoots a volley of arrows every single time you throw it out. If an enemy steps on these, they get trapped. They can't attack. They just have to sit there, and they take, like, double damage. So it's a pretty good utility to have, and it's just on a cooldown. You can use it as much as you want. It's not like Castlevania where you actively run it. There you go. I'll show you what it looks like. Well, there you go. That's what the bear trap looks like. And the additive bonus... Uh-oh. Yeah, that's probably going to hurt. Oh, good. I got out of the way of it. Makes me feel pretty good. Hit him with a shuriken right there. Got a couple of doors on this side. We're going to have to hit that gold button right there in order to get it to open. That's going to pop free. There are speed doors as well. If you're speed running the game, the faster you go, the better off it is, because there's these doors that have hourglasses on them. Oop, a shop. Cool. What do you need? I can't afford anything that you have, unfortunately, as much as I would love to have that duplex bow. Unfortunately... just not lined up for it right now. Your weapons also get Borderlands-style modifiers on them, so no 2 bear traps are the same, no 2 bows are the same, no 2 swords are the same. They all have different bonuses that sometimes give synergy in between weapons. So, like, sometimes you'll get modifiers that make you deal more damage when you hit an enemy that's bleeding, so it behooves you to have, like, shurikens and that weapon. Where was that gem at? We missed a gem over here. I like gems. Where's my gemstone at? Let me get it. There we go. So 500 gold from that guy right there. In the interest of getting more souls, I'm going to kill these guys. We also got a recipe for a weapon right there that we can unlock if we get that rocking. But unfortunately, can I actually get in there? I can't. Okay, so we're going to have to go to the promenade. We don't have a choice. Let's go ahead and find our way back. Every single level has 2 exits that take you to 2 separate paths. They give you 2 separate levels and 2 separate other fun things. So here we would have the sewers and the promenade are the 2 choices that they typically give you. And then from the sewers, you can go to the ossuary or the deeper sewers. And so you can go from the castle wall. So the promenade will take us to the bastion or somewhere else. And so, like, there's a bunch of different level varieties. While the levels are random, the playthroughs can be very, very different because certain enemies tend to populate certain levels. Well, look who it is. I'm the collector, and about the closest thing you'll find a decent company around here. Bring me cells you gather from the others. In exchange, I'll procure a few useful items for you. Should you stumble upon a blueprint, bring it to me, and I'll introduce you to some more experimental items. And so the general idea is that we spend our souls right here to unlock permanent bonuses to help us get further into the game. So right there, we just unlocked the Estus Flask, and then we just unlocked the ability to conserve some of our gold when we die. Good stuff. But among the other options, there's like random shields you start out with. There's random weapons you can start out with. You can recycle weapons that you find on levels into gold. There's grenades. You can restock a shop for like money. You can get the blood sword right there, which will start dropping in-game just in case you want that sort of thing. Every time you beat a level, you get to pick a bonus. This is essentially a permanent buff that will last for the rest of your run to give you a better chance at surviving. And so we can get more HP, we can get extra ammo for our weapons, but necromancy is my personal favorite because you heal every time you kill an enemy. It's really, really nice. Funny, they all look a little like me. Oh. Yeah. Oh, we'll fill up our flask right here and get some full HP. I'm gonna have to get used to Twitch not controlling my... The last time I played the game for an extended amount of time, Twitch was in control of my potions, so I didn't have to worry about it. Now I actually got to worry about potioning myself along the way. Sometimes Twitch is really, really good at dropping potions on me. They are my juice chickens. However, sometimes they're very, very bad at dropping potions on me. You just kind of plan as though the potion is not going to get dropped, and if it does, great, but if it doesn't, like, it's not entirely unexpected either. Kill that guy off right there. Oh, I was hoping to get some stuns right there, but unfortunately it didn't give me the lovin'. Oof. These guys can be a little bit rough. Be aware. There we go. You kind of got to get used to them. They teleport if you try to run from them. But my advice would be get a couple of taps off and then dodge through them, and then get a couple of taps off, dodge through them. I'm going to fix this guy up with some blood. There we go. Bleed, sucker. Bleed. Kill him real fast, and then this little ninja over here. Oh, he turned on me. I did not expect that. We're losing health at kind of a terrible rate right now, and I don't really feel good about it. Let's go down this way and see what happens. Chances are we probably didn't do it fast enough. Yeah, it closed 3 minutes ago. You got to be moving pretty fast to get the timer doors. Ooh, got him. There we go. And then that is the Spartan Sandals. I can't guarantee with only one heal that I'm going to make it through this level. However, you do get... This game throws you into the frying pan, and so you got to get better or it's going to get worse. We'll go with purple items, I guess. Make our purple items a little bit stronger. I can't buff my red, otherwise I would, so we'll take the next best thing. Everything else that we're sitting on right now is a purple item, so we may as well utilize it. Drop down to the bottom of that pit, see if there's anything good down here that we want to go after. Can I open that door? No. Is he going to attack me? I can't decide if he's going to attack me. Oh, those are seeking? I never knew that the shurikens actually tracked your enemies. That's a good thing to know. I had... Ooh, shield bot right here. So what he does is he puts shields on all your enemies, which is a massive issue. There we go. We'll do this like this right here. What is that? A fire grenade? Probably useful. Not to me right now, but useful at some point. Got some spikes over here, and we've got some swingy Mario Brother thing. Try and get through there real fast. Let me go up this way and see if I can avoid taking any protuberances and or contusions along the way. Got ourselves a shop, but everything's too expensive. Feels bad, man. Feels really bad. You should always check the corners. Sometimes there's secret corners in the shop and stuff like that that'll open up little areas that you can, like, re-equip through. Why do I get the feeling this is going to be worse on the way back than it was on the way in here? Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just being a little bit paranoid. Splattercat does suffer from paranoia. It's a side effect of the copious quantities of marijuana. Let's see. We'll go up to the top, and I guess I actually don't really have a choice. We'll go right. Speaking of which, don't drop the elevator on your head. It's a bad mistake. That right there is for an ability we'll have later on in the game. We'll be able to break that floor, but not right now. Enemies? You around over here? Twin daggers or a infantry grenade? Take the twin daggers. It's better than our rusty sword. I'll have to get used to the attack animation, but I don't use this weapon very often. I usually use the great sword or I use the balanced blades. Those are my two favorites. Balanced blades. I don't have that yet, so that's not going to help me. We'll pop that door on open, and let's see what trouble we can get into here. There's a boss down this way, you say. Well, let's go ahead and take care of business. Oof. Okay. Ow. Did he put goo or something on the ground? I don't know what he did. He did something, though. I'm going to fall back for a minute. Let me see. I'm trying to get some traps out, but he's not making it easy on me. Yeah, I'm going to need that. I'm going to need that. Let's go ahead and dot this dude up, too, so if he gets away from me, I'll at least have some pain and... Ugh, not used to the animation. The animation, I don't use this weapon like hardly ever. It's not my favorite weapon. Unknown artifact right there. That's going to be the vine artifact. That's going to allow us to climb up some vines. Later on, once you're further into the game, you have a much better choice over what weapon you want to use. So that's the ability we got right there. We can open up little vine pods that allow us to get around. I get around, round, ooh. Wow, wow, alright, so nothing up there. Nothing really over that way. I think I should have stuck with my balanced blades. At least I'm used to that weapon. I think we need the gardener's key or something like that to get inside of there, but I honestly don't recall. There's other weird little items that you get during the course of your playthrough that allow you to get into certain areas and get into certain things. And, oof, didn't expect that to be there. Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get some health back. How about that? Ooh. You got more reach on him than expected, as does he. Christ almighty, I am not playing well right now. Got him. Something tells me we ain't gonna live long enough to bank all these souls. Go ahead and handle him. Let me get this, because this will come with a partial heal. I'm gonna go with red items real fast. Well, I got a bleed off on him. Go ahead, do what you're gonna do. Oof, big ol' knockdown right there. I am getting 2 HP back for every kill, too. So, if I can actually kill off a few of these guys, we may heal back up to a satisfactory level. But the point of this game is really to understand that you're gonna die, and you're gonna die a lot. Like, it's just gonna happen. Like, there's really not a whole lot of ways around it. The reach on this guy. Good lord. Oh, he got me. Thought I had an iframe during that. I guess not. He must have got me right at the end of the animation. That's okay, though, because restarting is a part of the game. It happens. So there's our gold left over. Back already, huh? Seems like you've been having a rough time of it. Have you noticed how things seem to change every single time you pass through? One could get to thinking that the island is alive. It's kind of ridiculous, wouldn't you say? So there's our money right there, so that we got money to spend as we get further into this thing. Oh yeah, there's a secret over here too. Forgot to show that to you. Well, there should be. Maybe it's not up there yet, but sometimes there's a secret over there to the left where you can get like a recipe. I'm gonna take that right there, and let's get... Oh, I thought I had the shield for some reason. I went to block and fired an arrow instead. So we're back to the first level, but it's not that big of a problem. Could be worse. Yeah, let's go handle that guy first. As long as they all drop souls, I usually try to clear levels as well as I can just to get a ton of souls in. Yeah, double archer is kind of a rough lineup. Good luck with that. Double archer, there's not a lot you can do about that shit. Got him. I didn't think there was an up path right there, so we'll just continue off to the right. Hey, there's our first level up. Let's go with brutality again. It's the only thing that we can really gear for at this present moment. But hopefully we'll get ourselves a really cool weapon that benefits from it. Oh, we found a secret right there. Nice, a kebab. Knocked a hole in the wall. There are a lot of secrets and stuff in this game, so keep that in mind while playing. That, like, if you ever see, like, a glowing rune inside one of the walls, well, that's there to help you. And we kept our rune from the last time we played, so we can climb up here, and we can get the Molotov Cocktail, which is amazing. Molotov Cocktail is really good. It's one of those items that I highly recommend. That's pretty much it right there. It just burns things to death. And if you got somebody that's up on a ledge in, like, an annoying way and you can't get to him, it is a clutch-ass item. It also makes for a very solid AoE the longer they stand it at them. Oh, we got another kebab right there, too. Normally, I don't have luck like this. I will buy that door open for the stat increase. And we will take brutality because both of our items are red right now, so the more damage those deal, the better our chances are. What's better than dodging an enemy's attack? Well, killing him before he even gets that attack off. Oh, he got balanced blades over here. I want it. I want it. I want it so bad. I may have to come back for that one. Treasure chest, what you got for me? A shield? I don't really want that. I'm going to be really aggressively honest with you. It's an okay item. But I prefer to have at least like something built for ranged when I play this game. Because as you can see right there, like, not fighting enemies is probably one of the best ways you can play the game. Well, I really kind of screwed the pooch right there, didn't I? I screwed the pooch hard right there. It's okay. We got potions in the first level. Isn't that bad? Go ahead and get them both lined up with some fire. Fire. Well, there's the promenade, but I don't feel like I've gained enough souls or enough level ups yet to really feel confident about going back over there. We got another area off to the other side that I think we have a better chance at finding. I'm going to try the sewers this time around. I find the sewers to be a little bit easier. The promenade is kind of difficult until you got some unlocks. No joke. Enjoy being on fire. You guys didn't drop any souls for me, though? Man, I need those souls. Oof, you got squooshed. You got squooshed hard. If I can get a sword that gives me bonus damage against on fire, that would be next level perfect. There's a secret right there. There it is. Hopefully you saw the little rune right there. That's a teleport statue. Once we get another rune, the teleport rune, we'll be able to use that. That is an electric whip 1. It's not like as good as what we have, but it is an AoE. It bounces in between enemies. And so it's actually not a terrible weapon. Like, it deals a lot less damage, but if you got enemies gathered up, it can be kind of helpful. However, if the enemies are not gathered up, it's not that great. So, you know, be careful. I think it also goes through shields, though. Yeah, it ignores shields. So if the enemies have one of those shield statues around that makes them all impervious to damage until you kill the shield statue, well, it can be helpful. Just squish you right away. How did he know he was there? Because I've played quite a bit of Dead Souls. That's how I know that he was there. I have taken a break, but I have played ooh, another malachite, thank you, or another amethyst, or whatever that was. A thingy-do. A thingy-goldy-do. Alright, we'll try the toxic sewers out so you can see what that level looks like. But we also have some pretty sweet items to bank. Got 10 souls right there. Shouldn't be too bad. So I'm going to go for... Let's get the blood sword. A lot of things stack with bleeding in this game, so it can be kind of nice to have. And then I'll swap that out right there since it's a blood sword too. So there's the blood sword too. Makes enemies bleed. Does pretty much what it says on the tin. Just something to keep in mind. If you don't want to spend all your souls, you can save them. I don't know why you would do that. I assume that there's some bonus for doing that, but I honestly don't know. Like, you can break down the door right there if you want. I'm going to go back with my necromancy right there. I'm trying to get myself healed. Alright, let's dive straight on into the farty sewers and see what it's got for us. I bet we make a solid push right here. I bet nothing bad happened. I bet we be alright. We gonna be alright. Hey, you! Come over here. A little slow, but you seem to understand what I'm saying. I lost the rune. Well, I mean my rune. So if you see I'm a little stuck and I need my rune, you wouldn't mind finding it for me, will you? Alright, thank you. It's somewhere around here in the sewers on the other side of these bars. Bring it back to me quick. We're not going to bring it back. Hate to tell you. We ain't going to bring that rune back. He will be runeless forever. Do we make that one? Door was sealed 2 minutes ago. Man, you got to fly to get some of those doors. You got to move like next level quick. Oh yeah, I've got fire. I forgot about that. Well, we'll just kite the enemy out then and we won't take any real big risks. I don't think there's any reason to. I mean, we've got a pretty solid... Oh, he tried to get me. This dude thought he was sneaky. But nope, I got Molotov cocktails for you, son. Molotov cocktails all day long. Alright. I don't think I can get up that way. I gotta go around the other way. Bummer, dude. Alright, let's go up this way and we'll see what's going on. I'm gonna dive around that. That was next level idiocy. I don't know what that was. That was me just downright panicking and doing something stupid that directly counteracts my game plan. Perfect. What does that do? Oh, Bloodsword gives me bonus to burning targets. Nice. So it's in my best interest to always open up on burning targets because we get double damage. Just like that. When I burn, you burn. Just like that. When I burn, you burn. Just like that. Yeah, that's going to line me up for some pretty sick combos. I can tell already. There we go. Drop those cats. I think I can climb this pipe right here, actually. Yeah, I can. Hands on pipe. That's how Splatty likes to live his life. What is this? The Guardian Scroll. We will go for a little bit of purpley-urpley, I guess, since our flames benefit a little bit from purple. Yeah, I can tell that's going to turn out pretty well for us here. That's doing a pretty good job. And we got another level up right there, so let's take another brutality. I see no reason not to. It's just so good for us. Those dudes hit really, really hard. Be careful. Oh, he can fall off the edge? Ain't that something? Alright, we'll let him burn, and then he turns into bombs, by the way, after you kill him. So get the hell away when you blow his ass up. There's actually some room for some really cool builds in this game. If that's what you're into, you can make different builds pretty solid depending on like the random items that you get. But for right now, we're out of time for the day. This game is called Dead Cells. If you like what you saw so far, you can get it down below in the description. I highly recommend it. This is one of those very rare 10 out of 10 games that doesn't come out very often. So if you can get your mitts on it, I do recommend it. It's rare that I actually interject my opinion into one of my Impressions videos because that's just not what I do on my channel. I'm not a professional reviewer. I'm not anything like that. What doesn't kill me, a new blueprint too. I'm not a professional reviewer or anything like that. I don't know how to professionally appraise games, so I just kind of give my impressions and steamroll through. I don't like what just happened right there. Yeah, I'm going to try and get you with some fire. I'm going to let you burn. I don't want to go down there at all. But anyways, this is one of the few games I will go on record and say that it's real, real good. It's real good, Nerdcastle, and if you don't have it, your collection is missing out. So anyways, I'll see y'all later. Get it down below if you wanted to buy it for yourself. My name is Splattercat. I cover a variety of games on the internet, and I give you my impressions of indie titles and sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile so that you don't have to. I'll see you all later. Don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hi-do, everybody.